Hi, welcome to Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. I'm instructor Dwayne Jenkins. In today's video lesson we're going to look at a question that I got asked from one of my students. He's asked me what to look for when buying an amplifier. So I thought I'd give you a few tips here on what to look for when buying an amplifier. Let's take a look.
Audio Jungle.
So the first thing that you want to take into consideration when buying a guitar amplifier is your musical style. Okay, are you going to be playing on a clean channel? Are you going to be playing mainly playing clean? Are you going to be playing with distortion? I'm on a clean channel. Or are you going to be using some distortion? All that's going to make a difference on what type of amplifier that you buy. So I would highly recommend looking at that first. What's your musical style? What kind of sound are you looking to produce with the amplifier? Alright, the next thing you want to think about is what type of amplifier. Amplifiers basically come in three categories. There's tube amps, there's solid state amps, and there's modeling amps. Now modeling amps are more kind of in the solid state category, but they're a little bit different in the fact that they have effects built into them already. So if you want just a really nice solid tone, I would recommend like a tube amp. Tube amps are great, they give you a nice solid tone. If you want something that's a little more versatile, I would recommend going with solid state. Solid state amps are a little bit less expensive, and they actually add a few little features to them. A few more features to them than usually your tube amps do. Tube amps are really good for just good solid tone. Your solid state amps have a good tone too, but they're a little bit different because they're transistors and not vacuum tubes. So, and the third thing is your modeling amps. Modeling amps are really nice because they have effects built into them. They have all kinds of things that you can do with them, different amps simulations, different speaker configurations. You got just like everything in there. So if you want to play with a lot of different sounds, you know, have kind of everything all in one package, I would recommend a modeling amp. And these are the things that you're going to have to kind of look into, maybe do some reviews on YouTube, go to your local music store, plug into some, check them out, see the sound, see what you're looking for, and kind of that'll help you to make a better buying decision. Alright, the next thing that you want to think about is where are you going to be playing it at? Are you going to be playing it at home? Are you going to be playing it in the studio? Are you going to be playing it on stage? Because that's going to make a difference too. If you're going to be playing it at home, you don't really need anything too big, you know, maybe just a nice little combo amp that's going to give you a nice tone. Doesn't have to be too big, just something that's going to give you a good sound that you want, and you can just play it, you know, when you need it at home. If you're going to be playing in the studio, like as if let's say you're going to be recording, that you might want, then you might want to get something that's a little bit higher up in value, just because of the fact that you're going to be recording with it and you want to get the best sound possible. And same thing with playing on stage. If you're playing on stage, you might want to get something that's going to have some power to be able to power over your drummer and the other instruments that you're playing with, okay? So that's the next thing you want to think about, is where are you going to be playing it at? Because that's going to make a huge difference on what type of amplifier to buy. The next thing you want to think about is the features. What kind of features do you need on your amp? Do you just need like tone knobs, you know, just a volume and a tone, maybe some reverb in there, you know? Do you want effects built into it, like modeling amps? Do you want to do, if you're, you know, do you want to be able to get different sounds if you're playing a lot of different sounds? Maybe a modeling amp would be good, because modeling amps, like I was saying earlier, they have a lot of different tones already built into them, different speaker configurations, all this stuff already built into them. So, you know, they might have the kind of features that you need. So these are the things that you want to think about. If you're looking for just kind of plug in and play, maybe a nice good solid state or tube amp might be good. If you're looking to set something a little bit more, then maybe a modeling amp. So think about the features that you're looking for in your sound that you're creating, because that's going to make a difference as well. Alright, and the fifth thing you want to think about, which is probably the most important thing, is your budget and price. How much are you looking to spend on an amp? Because they come in all kinds of different price ranges. Your highest level is going to be your tube amps, because they're the most expensive. They got vacuum tubes, they got transformers in there. They're going to give you probably the best tone quality out of them all. So, you know, if you're looking for that, that's, you know, you're going to think about that as far as your budget goes. Your solid state amps are a little more affordable. So if you're looking for something that's kind of affordable, maybe look into a solid state amp, and your modeling amps are really affordable as well, because you won't have to get any pedals or anything if you get a nice modeling amp, like maybe a Fender Mustang or a PV Viper or something like that. But if you want to go with just a nice solid tube amp, you get like Blackstar or Marshall or something like that as well. There's all kinds of great amps, and I would highly recommend that what you do is you do your research, go online, look at some product reviews. If you go onto YouTube, you'll see people who are actually trying out the amps and showing you what they're all about, different amps, different sound qualities, and then you can make a better buying decision. I would also recommend going to your local music store and trying out some amplifiers there. Just plug into them, listen to how the clean sound is, you know. Does the clean sound give you what you want? How are you going to be playing? Are you going to be playing a lot of melody kind of stuff like this? Is it going to be clean? If you're going to be playing a lot of like power chord crunch, you want to think about that as well. Or if you're going to be tearing up on some solos. Stuff like that, you want to think about that as well. So take those 5 things into consideration. Number 1, your musical style. Number 2, what type of amplifier you want to get. It could be a combo amp, or get them separate, the amp and the speaker cabinet separate. Number 3, where are you going to be playing it at home, on stage, in studio? What features are you looking for? Are you looking just for plug in and play? Are you looking to have different sounds in there? And then of course the 5th one is your price and budget. So make sure you stick within that, and I guarantee you will find you a great amplifier. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If there's an amplifier you bought that worked out really well for you, let me know in the comments below as well. Be sure to like the channel, subscribe to it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check out my method books. I got those out there on Amazon and on my website, just about everywhere you can find books. They can really help you out with your guitar playing. If you're interested in taking some lessons, let me know. You can find that out, find more about that on my website at dwaynesguitarlessons.com. All right, so keep practicing. Have yourself a good one. Take care.